Let's go live. Let's go live. So we can watch Barcelona's match. Let's go live. Let's go live. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Barca News. It is Saturday, February 7th, 2026. And welcome to another Watchalong, another Barca News Watchalong with yours truly, Mo. Today we're going to be watching Barcelona versus Mallorca at the Spotify Camp Nou. Another La Liga match, a home La Liga match that I'm very, very excited to watch. Not because there's anything special about this match, but because Barcelona is playing. And when Barcelona plays, well, I'm always excited to watch. I don't care if Barcelona goes against a team of kindergartners. You see those kids walking hand in hand with the players to the field. I don't care if Barcelona plays against these kids. I still want to watch because I love Barcelona. I love watching Barcelona, especially under Hansi Flick. This team has become an incredibly entertaining team to watch, unlike what people used to say about, a former coach's team. Let's just put it that way. Because if I say the name, people get triggered. People are like, hey, Mo, you're a hater. Just kidding. Let's move on from the negative to the positive. It is Saturday morning. Let's not start the day that way. But anyways, today we're watching the Watchalong. And of course, we do have the lineup. And you guys requested this, and I've delivered. A lot of you are asking, Mo, I want to see the lineup on the screen. Well, guess what? I got the lineup on the screen. Let's fucking go. This is the lineup for today's match. Of course, Juan Garcia and goal. Jules Koundé and Alejandro Valde as our two fullbacks. We have Pau Cubarsí and Eric Garcia as our two center backs. In the midfield, we have some changes. Frankie de Jong not starting. I'm guessing Hansi Flick is resting him, especially since we do have that semifinal against Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey midweek. So we're seeing instead Marc Casado and Dani Olmo in the double pivot and Fermín López as the attacking mid. And our front three, Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford in the place of Coutinho. Of course, Coutinho ruled out today so he can rest, so he can recover from that adductor muscle problem that he was having. And then up front, Robert Lewandowski once again back in the lineup as we've seen. Robert Lewandowski has been more in that rotational role. Last match, it was Ferran that started. So today, it's Lewandowski that starts. I'm guessing in the semifinal, it'll be Ferran again. They're kind of been taking turns on and off. But anyways, we see the players now on the field. They're taking the picture. I think I don't have the sound on in my headphones yet about the match, but I see a lot of children. It must be some kind of charity foundation, maybe for children with cancer. I don't know. I saw a kid walking in, a few kids walking in that had their heads shaved. But today, Robert Lewandowski, he's the captain. And we're seeing him now going to do the coin toss with the referee, Alejandro Quintero, and Mallorca's captain. I think it's Muriqui, right? Muriqui Takati, Muriqui Takata, Muriqui Takati. For those of you who speak Spanish, you know what the hell I'm singing. But if not, I probably sound like a totally deranged person. But anyways, let's see. A lot of people in the comment section. I love it. Let's watch this match together. I love watching this match together. Oh, they're showing, hold on, Mallorca's lineup: Leo Roman, Maffeo Lopez, Baljen, Mojica, Samu, Macarel, Torre, Virgili. Oh, Gian Virgili's on the field, so that's good. That's good. We're going to get to see Gian Virgili shine. Hopefully not too much because we still won the victory, but I still want to see what this kid got against us. Also, Pablo Torre on the field. So two former Barcelona players, Gian Virgili and Pablo Torre, both starting for Mallorca. Let's see what they can do against us. Hopefully, again, not too much because, of course, I want to win this match. We cannot slip, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot slip. We're talking about only 1 point difference between us and Real Madrid. So we need to keep that advantage. But anyways, I'm going to turn the sound on since the match is about to start. But let's see while we wait for the match to start. Oh, hold on. I got to get my timer ready. Yeah. My timer ready. As soon as the referee blows the whistle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have kickoff Barcelona versus Mallorca at the Spotify Camp Nou in La Liga. Hopefully another victory, another 3 points for Barca. And as Barcelona start, let's look at what everyone is saying in the chat section. Kill Bill Matthews says, hey, Mo, you probably don't remember when I said how good Gian Virgili is now. I hope he can show every Barca fan who had doubts after Flick dropped him for draw. I don't think Flick dropped Virgili for Dro. I mean, that doesn't make sense. They play two completely different positions, right? Dro is an attacking mid, even though, yes, he can play on the left wing, but so can Fermin. That doesn't make him a winger. So I don't think Flick ever dropped him for Dro. There were plans to incorporate Virgili into the first team, but, you know, like Dro, he was impatient and he wanted to get minutes somewhere else. So that's what Barcelona did. They were like, all right, if you want to leave for minutes somewhere else, here you go. Also, you know, wishing that he does great against us so he can prove you right. I mean, that's a little bit counterintuitive because you're wishing that he causes us damage just so you can be right. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but I mean, shouldn't you be rooting that Barcelona does great and then John Virgili does bad so we can win? I mean, or is being right more important than your team winning? That's all I gotta say. Anyways, Oliver says, hey Mo, have a nice match. Bisca Barca, my friend. Hold on, here we go. An attack by Barcelona. No! Marcus Rashford set a cross into the box, but the cross was cleared by Mallorca's defense. And now we got a quick throw in. Dani Olmo has the ball. Dani Olmo passing it back to Eric. Eric to Rashford. Rashford sends a cross into the box. Into no man's land. There's nobody there. It looks like it did touch Mojica, Mallorca's defender. So it will be a corner kick for Barcelona. We have our first corner kick of the match. Really bad control by Mojica. He tried to control that terrible cross by Rashford and then ends up pushing it out, which of course is great for us because now we have a corner kick. And it looks like it's going to be Lamine Yamal who takes the corner kick. There we go. Sends a cross into the box. It's headed by Mallorca's defense. And now Marcus Rashford. Terrible control by Marcus Rashford. Rashford try to run with the ball, but his control was bad. The ball goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Mallorca. Victor Benny says, Vamos, Mo. Billy Max says, good morning, y'all. Game time. Bisca Barca. Amen, my friend. Bisca Barca. Hopefully, we'll get to see another entertaining victory. Let's see. Georgie says, let's go. Bisca Barca. Let's go, Georgie. Selvin says, Mo, 2 of the morning. What a shame. This would have been a great game for Cancelo to play. Top of the morning. Okay, top of the morning. Top of the morning to ya. Maybe. I don't know. It's like I said before, and people thought I was crazy. There's even people who unsubscribed. They're like, I'm going to subscribe now because I'm too fragile to hear different opinions than mine. So I'm going to subscribe because I'm made of glass. But there are people who unsubscribe who said, look, I don't think Cancelo's going to be getting much minutes. I don't think Flick counts on him. You know, Flick wanted a defender, and Deco said, all right, I got you. Let me bring you a defender who doesn't defend. I mean, we heard it in the statements when Flick said, hey, he literally said, I want a defender, and Cancelo is a great offensive player. In other words, he was saying, yo, I wanted a defender, someone who can defend, and he brought me someone who can attack. So I don't think he's in Flick's plans too much. I don't think he's going to spend the rest of the season on the bench. I'm sure Flick will use him. But I don't think it's going to be that much. And like we've seen so far, Cancelo has gotten very few minutes. I mean, shit, when Koundé felt discomfort, Flick brought in Araujo and moved Eric to the right back. Even though he had an actual right back on the bench, who was Cancelo. So I don't think Cancelo is going to be getting a lot of minutes or even or a lot of starts either. But, I mean, hey, you ask for something and bring you something else. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Sapphire says, good morning, Mo. It's 7:15 a.m. Oh, are you on the West Coast? Because you must be on the West Coast, right? Because it's 3-hour difference. It's 10 over here. Thank you for being up, my friend. I know it's not for me. It's for the match. But thank you, for joining the channel. This early on. I know it cannot be easy to listen to my annoying voice at 7 in the morning. I know I wouldn't want to listen to myself at 7 in the morning. George says, I wish for us to be more efficient in the finishes. Amen, my friend. I wish that too. Hopefully we can start improving. All right, we got, there was a long pass to Jean Virgili on the left, but Virgili was offside, so no danger there.
It's great. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Let's see. Momo Kamara says, here we go again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are ready. We are ready as we see Alejandro Valde driving the ball forward. Passes it to Lewy. Wait, is that Lewy? Lewy, what are you doing down there, bro? Lewy's at the midfield. Go up, bro. What are you doing?
Futility against Barcelona.
Let's see. Wase Bodwa. I think that's how you say it. Hello, Mr. Mo, following you from Liberia. All right, all the way from Liberia. Let's fucking go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Suleiman says, hi, Mo. I'm also from Liberia. All right, let's go. Let's go. Gilbert Matt said, John Bergili is a definite starter. He starts every match. Yeah. For Mallorca. It's not, doesn't mean that you could start for a team like Barca. Right? Let's see. Calvin says, hi, Mo. Happy to be here always. So what time is in the U.S. here in Zambia? Kickoff time is 5:20 p.m. Here was 10:15 p.m. Oh, Kunde try to send the cross. It bounces off a defender. It lands to Lewy, but Lewy cannot control it. Damn, those screens are looking good at the Camp Nou. You guys see that? Like where the advertisements are? Screens are looking crispy. It's like 4K definition. Let's see. So yeah, Kelvin, to answer your question, it was 10:15 a.m. here in New York. But of course, US has 6 or 7 time zones. Of course, we have East Coast time, and we have Central time. That's 1 hour less. Mountain time, or the opposite. Mountain time, which is 2 hours less. West Coast, which is 3 hours less. Alaska's 4 hours less. Hawaii is 5 or 6. And there's more time zones because, of course, there's the islands like American Samoa. But as far as the mainland, we have 4 different time zones just in the mainland. Once you start adding Hawaii, American Samoa, and other islands, then I think it goes up to 6 time zones. I could be wrong. Stefan says, hello, Mo and all culés. What's up, Stefan? Thank you for joining, my friend. As we're seeing a corner kick by Barcelona. Who's going to take the kick? It's probably Rashford on that side. Rashford always takes the kicks on that side. Yep, it's going to be Rashford. Corner kick. Here we go. Rashford sends the cross into the box, but it's cleared by Mallorca's defender. It lands to Lamine. Gets challenged by a defender. Lands to Olmo. Now Balde has it. Balde opens it up to the left to Rashford. Rashford stands there waiting for the ball to get to him. So a Mallorca defender gets ahead of it and takes it because you can't just sit there and wait for the ball. You have to go and get it. But anyways, Fermin Lopez was quick on the ball. Getting the tackling Pablo Torre and getting the ball out. So it's going to be a throw-in for Mallorca. Let's see. A bunch of headers. But it's no danger. Kunde has it now. Let me see. Oh, Korama says, Mo, today is my birthday. Let's fucking go, Korama. Happy birthday, my friend. I wish you an incredible day on this special occasion, your birthday. May you be spoiled all day. May you get to do fun things. And may God continue to bless you with health, money, and sex, if that's what you're into. Anyways, let's see. Billy Mack says, Mo, you need to switch it to the Spanish commentators. They're more exciting. They are, but you know, this is an English-speaking channel, so I can't put Spanish because most of the people are gonna be like, ¿Qué? They're not gonna understand what's going on, so that's why. Let me see. Troops. Okay, we're good. Barca Mamo says, good morning, Mo. Good morning, Barca Mamo. Thank you for joining the watch-along. I hope you're having a wonderful, amazing weekend in Kansas. And Athima says, Olmo needs to play maximum 65 minutes today. I can smell his injury. Let's hope not. But yes, I mean, look, if we can put away this match early on. Oh, be careful, John Bergili. John Bergili's taking off. John Bergili tries to pass it to his teammate, but it's intercepted by Pau Cuarci. It still lands to John Bergili. And then Eddie Garcia there to intercept John Bergili's shot, and it goes out. Jules Koundé, man. Jules Koundé, once again, doing an amazing job fucking up. Good job, Koundé, on fucking up. You are the best at it. So stupid, man. Koundé defending. like he is playing a match with his friends on the street outside his house. Like, bro, Virgili tries to put a pass. It gets intercepted by Kouarsi. It lands to Koundé. Instead of Koundé clearing it, he goes like walking towards it like, oh, I got all the time in the world. So Jean Virgili is able to steal it again. And thankfully, Eric Garcia is there to tackle and prevent the shot. But Koundé, man, once again, the MVP when it comes to shitty defending. The MVP when it comes to shitty defending. Is it because he's French? And the French, you know, not very known to to be good at wars or fights. I know that comment's gonna get me in trouble, but that's okay. It's just a joke. Oh, be careful. Mallorca still have the ball. They send the cross into the box. Virgili heads it. Bro, Virgili just flew over Koundé. And Virgili's half the size of Koundé. And Koundé's just standing there. And Virgili just flew over him and headed it. Now, it was a weak header. No problem for Joan Garcia. But what the fuck is Koundé doing, bro? What the fuck is Koundé doing? I'm so sick and tired of that motherfucker. He is such a shitty defender. Look at that. They're showing the replay right now. Jean Virgili, half his size, just flew over him and headed it and won the ball while Koundé's just sitting there waiting for a fucking croissant or something. Flick looks mad, man. Flick looks... I would be too, honestly. How do you get beat in an air ball by a player who's half your size? Like, how? A few seconds later, after he beat you again because you were too slow to clear the ball. Dani Olmo to Koundé. Koundé opens it up to Lamine, and it's a horrible pass. Can we get this fucking clown off the field? Jesus. Fucking Koundé, man. Fucking Koundé. Can we put him on a plane and ship him back home or to Sevilla? Somewhere. Let me see. PMW Gaming says, I'm here for the live off day, game day, and we have a live time to take some hits and crack a cold one. Let's go. I like your plan, my friend. I like your plan. Crack that cold one. You're going to need to be drunk in order to watch fucking Koundé make a fool out of himself. So yes, crack a cold one. If I wasn't doing the live, I would also crack a cold one. Because yes, I feel like I need to forget that I'm watching Koundé being the MVP of shitty defending. So, good job, Koundé, on your MVP award again. 10 out of 10 when it comes to fucking up. You are the best. You are unmatched, my friend. Thank you, Koundé. Let me see. Barcelona says 9:15 a.m. in Kansas. PMW Gaming says 10:30 in Virginia. I know you're in Virginia, not West Virginia, but I was about to start singing Country Roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I can't sing for shit, so I apologize for ruining your hearings. If your ears are bleeding, I apologize. Let me see. Finland in the house. Let's go, Pave. Finley in the... Oh, hold on. Lamine Yamal has it on the right. Lamine Yamal sends a cross into the box. It's cleared by a Mallorca defender. It's headed again by another Mallorca defender. Kouarsi wins it, heads it to Olmo. Olmo to Rashford. Rashford on the edge of the box. Rashford back to Olmo. Rashford with a terrible pass to Olmo that gets intercepted. But Olmo still wins it again to Balde. Balde back to Eric. Eric opens it up to Balde on the left. Let's see. Now Rashford has it. So far, Rashford not doing much, but it is still early. Eric opens it up to the right to Koundé. Koundé to Lamine on the right. Lamine has the ball. He's trying to get rid of Mojica. Gives it back to Koundé. Koundé to Lamine. Last time, man, we played against Mallorca. Lamine gave Mojica nightmares. And that's when Lamine was kind of dealing with the whole pubalgia thing. So I feel bad for what's coming for Mojica. Good defender, by the way. Colombian, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, I think he's Colombian. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia tried to open up for Rashford. And once again, Rashford's just standing there waiting for the ball to come to him. Then he realizes that Eric is giving him, you know, a forward pass. And then he runs, but of course, by then it's too late. So, yeah. Let me see. Oh. Long pass into the box, but nobody there to get it. It's going to be a goal kick for Mallorca. Billy Mack says Rashford got a haircut, no more helmet. Hopefully that will help, because ever since him and Ferran got the helmets, they've been missing like crazy. So hopefully Rashford can score today now that the helmet is off. At the Mesolena says, Mo, my name is pronounced like Art Massalerner. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying, my friend. Is it Massalerner or Mascalerner? Like, is the C pronounced as an S, or is it more of a K sound? PMW says Virgili's good. He gambled on more playing time, got what he wanted. He's been doing great. Just leave it at Barcelona. Yeah, he wanted more minutes. He got it. He's been probably one of the best players, if not the best player at Mallorca. But, I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was a player, I would rather succeed at Barca than at Mallorca. But, hey, not everybody can start at Barca, right? There's only 26 spots, and, you know, you're competing with some of the best in the world. Not Koundé. He's the best at... Well, actually, he is. Koundé is the best in the world, the best at sucking at defending. Oh, damn, great play by Mallorca. Oh, my God. That was a close one. Holy moly. That was a great cross by Virgili.
He was so close.
Pass by Pablo. Is it Pablo Torre? No. Virgili starts a 1-2. And then he sends it to Muriqi. And then Muriqi connects with it. But the pass was a little bit too long. So it ends up going out. Wow, that's a great attack by Mallorca. Virgili might have been offside on that 1-2, but... Let's see. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I like when games are like this. You know, I don't want to just see a one-sided monologue. I like that Mallorca's attacking. It makes the game more exciting. Olmo tries the outside, the long shot. It gets deflected in the way, so I think it's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick. Lamine Yamal is going to take the corner kick. Come on, Lamine. We'll see Pau Cuarci's coming up. Maybe he can get a header. Come on, Lamine. Lamine sends the cross. Ah, bro. Lamine, what you doing, bro? Horrible corner kick by Lamine Yamal, who sends the ball just flying. Flying.
preferred foot is the head.
All right, let's see. Georgie says Koundé should start paying more attention to the quality of his play than the variety of his interesting outfits. He doesn't do the interesting outfits anymore because Flick banned that. Remember, under Xavi, the players were allowed to come to the stadium in whatever the hell they wanted to be in. But then when Flick took over, he was like, nope, you're coming in Barcelona gear. So now all the players show up in Barcelona gear. You know, the sweats with the polo or whatever it may be. So we haven't been seeing the fashion shows by Koundé. Thank God, man, because yeah, it's like, what are you doing, bro? It's game time. You should be focused on the game. Did the referees just take out Cubarsí? What the fuck did I just watch? Yo, Cubarsí just crashed into the ref. That was hilarious. Let me see. Oh. Cubarsí was running to intercept the ball, and the ref was in the way, so they end up crashing. I've never seen a ref take out a player. That's hilarious. I've seen him get in the way of passes or shots, but never seen a ref take out a player. PMW says, sometimes Barca makes me want to take 3 shots before kickoff. Koundé is making me want to take 3 shots before kickoff. Oh, shit. I actually can. Voila. Check this out. I got my bottle. I know this makes me look like an alcoholic, but the reason I have this bottle up here is because I was showing it to my coworkers because they got me this gift for me. And they were like, hey, you still have your gift? And I was like, yeah, look. And I put it up to the camera because my work desk is to my right. This is where I work from, on my right. This is my YouTube station. But yeah, this is why I have the bottle up here. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise. But I think I could be an alcoholic because I have too much shit to do, man. It's like between work and my YouTube channel and my dog. I
And the problem
wouldn't
is that
have
for
time to be an
Barcelona, they're
alcoholic.
not doing
But yes,
their job
this
properly, and
is
Mallorca are
Venezuelan
too
rum.
well organized in defense.
Look at the bottle. How cool is the bottle? I have co-workers that work in Venezuela. It's Selecto. But I have co-workers who work in Venezuela remotely from Venezuela. And for the retreat, a lot of them flew to Florida because we had a retreat back at the end of November. You guys might remember I was making videos from a hotel. That was for a work trip. Oh, hold up. John Bergili. John Bergili's in the box. John Bergili's in the box. Great kick by John Bergili and Juan Garcia with the save. Yo, Bergili's Kunde's getting cooked, bro. Kunde is getting cooked. Man, can we bench him, please? I don't mind bringing in Araujo to defend next to Kouarsi and just move Eric to the right. Fucking tired of Kunde, man. Fucking tired of Kunde. Anyways, as I was saying, so we had a retreat in Florida, and some of my coworkers who work from Venezuela flew out there, and they brought me this bottle. It's Venezuelan rum. Wait, hold on. It's Venezuelan rum. U.S. forces, if you're listening, please don't invade my apartment. It's just rum. That's it. It's not oil. It's not Venezuelan oil. It's just rum. Please don't bring it to my house in the middle of the night and arrest me. Thank you. Let's see what else. Java the Hut says, who is the most overrated player in Europe top 5 leagues for you? Right now, the most overrated player. That's a good question. I want to say Vinicius. Because ever since he lost the Ballon d'Or, he's just been a shell of himself. So to me, that's probably the most overrated player right now. Don't tell Madridistas, they'll start crying. He's the best in the world. He's better than Lamine. It's like, yeah, okay. Better at complaining and crying and diving. Maybe. BMW says, banger, West Virginia. Barca mama, take me home. That's hilarious. That's a good one. That's a good one. Barca mama says John Denver would be proud. I don't know. I feel like John Denver would be like, please stop. Mojiki tries to put in the cross. Fermin Lopez is there to block it. It ends up going out. It's going to be a corner kick for Mallorca. Let's see. BMW says, had to include you. Mo, read your name. And I was like, fits perfectly. It really was. It really was. You should consider composing music. The Barca News remix. BMW also says, definitely one of the best in Mallorca and 100% Barca in heavy jersey. Maybe Barca bring him back. We shall see. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how he does for the rest of the season. We'll see how Rashford does for the rest of the season. Even though at this point I've lost hope in Rashford because, I mean, he's been here for a while now. And as we say that, great clearance by Rashford. Clearing the ball. That's Fermin to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal tries to give the ball back to Fermin, but the pass is intercepted. I feel like Lamine rushed that pass a little bit. I think he would have, because the ball had just landed to Lamine. I think if he would have taken a step or two, he would have been able to give a better pass to Fermin, but instead he rushed it, and it ends up getting intercepted.
It's the 4-on-2 situation there for a moment.
What a recovery run by Omar Mascarell. He was running out of contract, and he was very close to leaving Mallorca in this winter transfer window.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I got a crazy thing going on in my cell phone right now.
Real Madrid youth team player.
BMW says, who would you prefer, 30 million on Rashford or buy back Virgili and gamble on a younger player? That's tough. That's tough. You know, I'm not a big fan of the idea of buying Rashford. But at the same time, it's like Virgili also is very, very green. I'm not saying that he's not talented or that he's not good. Obviously he is. But I don't know if he would be ready to step up to that role at Barca. But at the same time, I guess, looking at it from a different angle, we do have Coutinho, right? So technically that's Coutinho's position. So whoever we sign will be Coutinho's backup. Oh, Rashford! Great shot by Rashford from the outside of the box. As I was saying that I'm not convinced with signing Rashford, but Rashford cuts in, takes a shot from outside the box. The shot goes a little bit too wide. It grazes, almost grazes the far post, but incredible shot by Marcus Rashford. Again, as I was saying, I'm not convinced with signing him. But anyways, Rashford shutting me up. Oh, maybe that's what I should do for the rest of the I just keep talking crap about Rashford, and maybe he'll keep proving me wrong and he'll score like a hat trick. But yeah. So I guess on the other side, on the other hand, if we could sign Virgili, because he would technically be Coutinho's substitute, right? So that would give him some time to grow, develop, and adjust. So when Coutinho's ready to transition to a more rotational role as he gets older, then maybe Virgili will be ready by then. So it's tough, but I think I would go with Virgili. Again, not to say that Virgili is better than Rashford, because at this moment he's not. But Rashford is 29, right? So if we sign Rashford, he's the same age as Rafinha. So you got two players they're the same age for the same position. Eventually, the two of them are gonna get old at the same time because they're the same age. And then what do? Now you need to replace two players instead of one. Right? Ideally, you want to bring someone younger than Coutinho. So when Coutinho gets old, that younger player can take his position. And then we bring in someone younger than that player. So when that player gets old, the younger guy takes his position. And it's just a cycle of life / cycle of football. Oh, my God. Great through pass by Mallorca to Pablo Torre, but the pass was too long. But incredible through pass by Mallorca. If that had landed, Pablo Torre would have been 1v1 against Juan Garcia. Thank God the pass was a little bit too long. But incredible pass. I mean, it broke the offside trap and left Pablo Torre by himself with like the closest defender being 5-10 feet away from him. So thank God the pass was a little bit too long. But I'm liking this Mallorca, man. I'm liking this Mallorca. They're not afraid. I like it. See, isn't watching this much better than freaking parking the bus? And people are like, Barca needs to stop playing with the Haaland. Well, you want Barca to park the bus? Who the fuck wants to see that? Anyways, I'm talking nonsense, but it's okay because it's Saturday, and Saturdays are for talking nonsense. Rashford now with the ball. Ooh, Rashford takes the shot. Oh, let's go! Goal! Robert Lewandowski opens it up for Barcelona. It was a shot from outside the box by Marcus Rashford that hits a Mallorca defender. It lands to Robert Lewandowski, and Lewandowski does not waste these kind of chances, pushes it in, and it's Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0. Let's go! Oh, lele, oh, la, la, se del Barça, al Mallorca ya, oh, lele, oh, la, la, se del Barça, al Mallorca ya. Oh, it actually lands to Olmo. Damn, that's really bad luck by Mallorca's defense. Rashford takes a shot. Mallorca's defender heads it. Weak header. So it lands to Olmo. Bounces off Olmo's foot. Lands to Lewy. Lewy takes on the defender and the goalkeeper, leaving them both on the ground because he goes to his left and then fakes, then goes to the right. And then Lewy pushes it in. Incredible effort by Lewy, by the way. Not easy. It might look easy because he got the ball off a bounce in front of the goal, but he still had a defender and a goalkeeper right in front of him. So he goes to the left and then switches real quick to the right, and he leaves both the goalkeeper and the defender on the ground with a wide open net, and all he has to do is finish it by pushing it in. So Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0. Let's go. Where's Big Barca always saying that when I transmit the match, we end up losing? Not true. Not true. Wait, what's happening?
And the rule changed.
Anyways.
Actually, after a game between France and Spain, it was a Nations League final. with Eric Garcia and Kylian Mbappe.
I have no idea what's going on right here.
In that passage of play, and Eric Garcia touched the ball, and the referee said that constituted a new
Let's
passage
see.
of
All
play.
right, let's continue. Oh, hold up. Mallorca have the ball. Nice. Good job, Olmo.
It's up to the referee's judgment.
Good job defending. Passes it to Lamine. Lamine now has the ball. Lamine is... Come on, Lamine. It's like Lamine try to give it to Fermin or to Lewy. Doesn't decide. Puts it in the middle between the two and ends up.
No surprise that it was Marcus Rashford who was the
Ends up getting intercepted by Mallorca's defense. Let's see.
likely to do the damage.
Africa being
Half hour or so.
Royo says, this game, watching Virgili versus Rashford, this game may influence the Virgili decision this summer. Maybe. Maybe.
So it was Rashford.
Ellie George says, Kunde, my God, completely atrocious. You ain't wrong, my friend. Kill Bill Matt says, Virgili can have a great match and Barca can win at the same time, but Barca follows his progress, and if he impresses, we can bring him back next summer. We can finally have finally a winger who has everything. So it's not really bringing him back. I know what you mean, but just to clarify, we don't have a buyback option on Virgili. We have the right to first refusal, but not a buyback option. So if we quote unquote bring him back, it would be just a signing. Like we would have to pay. His release clause is 30 mil, but of course we could always offer less. Also, if another team comes and makes an offer, we can always match that offer, and we would have the right to take him. Right? If some other team comes and says, "I'll give you 20," Barca will be like, "All right, I'll give you 22," but I'm taking it. Now, of course, the player still has to agree. You can't just buy a player against his will. It's not slavery. Nice, Mallorca there with the attack, and Kunde finally doing something, preventing that attack from becoming anything dangerous.
That was a
Took
good
half an
defensive
hour.
ball.
Billy says yellow card on ref. BMW says big match for Virgili and Rashford. One will wear the Barca jersey in the future. So far, Virgili has been moving first half. Yeah, Virgili's done more than Rashford. Even though Rashford has had 2 shots from outside the box. One that went a little bit wide and the other one that ended up landing to Lewy, which, of course, brought us the goal. Oh, I was going to say, damn, I forgot my scoreboard. But no, I updated a scoreboard. BMW says, non-alcoholic, everything in moderation. That's the key. Amen, my friend. And one like, and Mo takes a shot in honor of Kunde getting smoked. Man, if I took a shot every time Kunde got smoked, I would be blasted. Like, by the time second half rolls in, I'm going to be, like, slurring my words, just drunk as fuck. And by the time the match ends, I'm just going to be, like, passed out. And the stream is just quiet because I'm like... so let's not do that. Let's not do that. Barcelona says they for sure have Kunde's number exploiting that side big time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Mallorca's coach watched tape and was like, all right, here's where we're going to attack from because this motherfucker's too worried about his headbands over defending. Oh, Mark Balde with the ball. Balde and Rashford, man, they've been getting in each other's way this entire first half. It's like they still don't understand how to play together. BMW says Wirtz is pretty overrated. I don't think Wirtz is overrated. I think he just went to a team where it's like they're not in their best moment. What? That's a foul on... Really? On Moriki? Anyways, Moriki Takati. Moriki Takata. All right, let's see. Luis Solano says, Gian Virgili's taking everything out on Kunde today. Yeah, he's like, fuck you guys. You guys should have gave me a start in your first team. Now I'm gonna cook this idiot named Kunde. Named Jewelry Kunde. Named Bracelet and Necklace Kunde. Let me see. PMW says, that's the thing. I was hyped on Rashford and seeing how Virgili's season is going. There's definitely a decision to be made. Amen, my friend. I was excited about Rashford too. Well, actually, no. I said, Rashford has had a lot of problems at Man U, so, I don't know. But again, I'm all... Ooh, great effort by Balde, who takes on a defender, gives it to Rashford. Rashford's in the box. Rashford tries to send a cross in from the back line, but it is intercepted by Mallorca's defenders, and it's going to be a corner kick for Barcelona. Great effort by Rashford, too. First, it was Balde who takes on a defender, gives it to Rashford. Rashford takes on another defender, goes all the way to the back line, but his pass is intercepted, and now it's going to be a corner kick. It's going to be taken by Marcus Rashford. Let's see. Eric Garcia always looks like he just finished crying, like a 2-hour crying session. I don't know why. Rashford! Ooh! Wow, terrible defending by Mallorca. Rashford sends the corner kick into the near post. The defender heads it back and pretty much almost assists Pau Cubarsí. Because Mallorca's defender heads it back from the near post to the far post. And there is Pau Cubarsí, who is not able to connect with it. But Mallorca's defender almost assisting Pau Cubarsí. My goodness. And we were complaining about Koundé. Well, of course, it doesn't take away from the fact that Koundé's been trashed, but yeah. Let's see. I'm not weird. It says, yo, can you send like or tell me website I wanna watch? Oh, hold on. Marcus Rashford has the ball. Marcus Rashford cuts in the middle. Marcus Rashford takes a shot. Another shot from outside the box. And Mallorca's defender heads it, and he's down on the ground, and they are implementing the concussion protocol, where they have stopped the game to bring in the medics. That poor guy, man. I would not want to head a shot by Marcus Rashford, because that guy has cannons for legs. Jesus. Perez is on the floor right now. He's being examined by the Mallorca medical staff.
Mallorca's captain in the head.
Let's see.
Everyone stopped playing thinking that the referee would stop the play, would blow the whistle. But Ferran Torres kept playing and scored a goal that went up to the scoreboard. This is the replay of Lewandowski's goal. He was clearly offside when Marcus Rashford took the shot. But here the interpretation of the referee.
All right, let me see. Oh, the website. I don't know about any websites to watch the game for free. Sorry. I pay for an ESPN Plus subscription. So if you're in Canada, US, you can watch it on ESPN Plus. Or I think just US. I don't even think ESPN Plus. I could be wrong. Maybe it is ESPN Plus in Canada too. But anyways, in the US, it's ESPN Plus. I don't know of any free websites. Sorry. BMWC says Virgili's showing Flick what he could have had, and it is such a tough one having to pick between Marcus and John right now. Is hard. I really like Marcus. So it's not that Flick didn't count on Virgili. It's Virgili who decided to leave. So it's not like Flick fucked up. Virgili just wanted minutes somewhere else, and he got him somewhere else. He's the one who wanted to leave. So this is not like Flick not doing his job or picking the wrong guy or making a mistake. Just to clarify that.
Socios are not fans of changing.
Damn it.
The president of the club by the sake of a change.
Let's see. Zach Urban says, what a shot from Rashford. Audio Bully says, hey, bro, say everyone is fit and healthy. Do you think Gabi will make the starting 11? I think it would depend on the match. It would depend on the match. Man, I'm really behind on my comments, aren't I? PW says, yeah, younger is better. No Diddy, just... That's very Diddy, man. It's going to land you in Epstein files. Wait, I just said that word. Are they going to block my video? Oh, no! Please don't. I promise I'll be good. Wait, Lamine Yamal to Fermin. Fermin to Koundé. Koundé on the edge of the box. Wow, Koundé tries to take on Mojica, slips and plants on his face. Jesus. Barcelona celebrating the goal. Jose says, Bo, Lewa's goal was that of a cold-blooded attacker. Ferran needs that to elevate his game. 100%. That's the thing. It's, you know, the thing is, you either have that in you or you don't. Right?
Everywhere, Adrian.
And that's the thing about...
He's playing today as a right center-back. He has played as a left center-back. Right back.
About pure nines. You cannot make someone into a pure nine. You either have that instinct or you don't. And as we've seen, Ferran doesn't. Can he score? Sure. But he doesn't have that killer instinct, that, you know, that cold-bloodedness in front of goal. That's something you either have it or you don't, you know. And that says, Vamos, I'm a little bit behind on my stream, but I'll take the spoilers just to kick it with the chat and Mo. Well, appreciate you, my friend. Billy Mac says, good composure by Lewy, 100%. Stefan says, in case we have no money to spend for a new 9, we can keep Lewa on low salary, keep Ferran and sign Vlahovic on a free and doable decent salary. They're guys in competition, keep them all 3 in sharp. I don't know if you would have enough space for 3. It's either Vlahovic or Lewy. You can't keep both. You know? It's like, how do you have three center forwards? Let me see. PMW says, yeah, that's why I bring up the debate between him and Rashford, because I believe both would be around that 30 million price tag, and John would have lower wages. Yeah, Virgili would have lower wages, and technically you could probably negotiate less. I don't know how willing Man U is going to be to lower the 30 million euro ask. Stefan says, Lewa still doing top numbers. Yes, he is. PMW says, Rashford shots are always rockets. Yes, they are. Edward says, do you believe in magic? They believe that ESPN commentators and defenders that will replace the ball, the offsides resets. Wow. I've honestly have stopped listening to ESPN commentators. They're some of the biggest jokers in the world. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. George says we're all alcoholics in this case, Bo, so don't worry, and cheers, mate. Thank you, my friend. Kumlang says Virgili is cooking Kunde. Yes, he is. PMW says Rashford has that CR7 shot power. Yes, he does. Edward says, now that is a warrior. Kilby Matt says, either way, we sign Virgili back or not, will be a top winger and he will end up in a big club. Maybe. PMW says Atsug getting hit that hard. Yeah, man. Jesus. I mean, can you imagine getting hit in the head by a ball from Rashford? Psh, my God. Billy says Cole Palmer has a hat trick at halftime. Oh, all right. Good for you, Cole Palmer. Let's see. Fermin opens it up to Lamine. Lamine has the ball. Gives it to Fermin. Fermin back to Lamine. Lamine to Casado. Casado to Balde. Balde, great pass to Rashford on the edge of the box. Rashford has 2 on him. Rashford goes for it. Oh, Rashford tries to cross the ball, but it goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh, let's go. Do you believe in magic? Let me see. Today I'm going to lunch with my cousin after this, which I haven't seen in a while. She's visiting New York. I'm excited. I'm excited. Here though it says, yeah, I should word it better. I know Flick didn't snub him. I get my news from you, bro. Lamine Yamal now with the ball. Lamine Yamal. Oh, great. Dribbling by Lamine, but then loses the ball, and it's going to be a throw-in for Mallorca. PMW says Cole Palmer is him. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I like Cole Palmer, but I don't know about that. PMW says, can't believe he might leave Chelsea already. Well, I don't blame him, man. Chelsea's a mess. And Kilble Matt says, according to many reports, Flick chose Dro over Virgili. Flick took Dro to Asia while we had Olmo, Fermin, etc., who can play AM. We needed a left winger, not another midfielder, and yet Dro was promoted. Again, I wouldn't say over because they're 2 different positions. You know, if you take Kochen to the preseason, does that mean you're choosing him over, I don't know, a right back over, you know? So I don't know if that counts as choosing him over. Milija says, Bo, would you rather take Rashford or Mika Götze? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough because Mika Götze plays in the Dutch league. And even though he is shining there, it is the Dutch league, with all due respect to the Dutch league. It's a weaker league than La Liga, as opposed to Virgili is proving himself in La Liga. Oh, Rashford. Rashford tries another shot, but sends it flying to the crowd. Says, here's a souvenir for all of you who came to watch the match. Thank you for coming. And sends the ball flying. In this effort, that's why the ball went
so high. But that's so good for a striker, or for a winger, having a broad repertoire and being able to cut inside, shoot from the edge of the box.
Brashu says at this point everyone cooks Kunde. Yeah, pretty much, my friend. You know, it says I'd cook Kunde. I'm convinced.
Jose says, Mo, how would you rate Rashford's performance thus far? I'd give him maybe a 7.
Reborn, hasn't he, in Catalonia?
Let's see. BMW says, who is this imposter playing right back? It's a good question. Akum Long says the Atletico Madrid game, Lookman versus Kunde. I'm freaking scared. It's safer to play Eddie Garcia on the right back during the match. Yeah, you ain't lying.
30 million euros.
You ain't lying, my friend.
Relative snip. A player in his absolute prime still. He's only 28.
Let's see.
He was sick of Ruben Amorim, the manager of Manchester United. He's spent a good second half of the season last year at Aston Villa on loan, and that like propelled his options to find a better club.
And even if he wasn't Barcelona,
All right, BMW says, Lookman is someone I'm not looking forward to playing. Dude, come out swinging in Spain. Yeah, Lookman looked like a problem against Real Betis. He really did. He really did. But again, just to be fair, it is Real Betis. Obviously, Real Betis are a mess this season. It's not the same to play against Real Betis than it is against Barcelona. Let's see. Oh, Lewy gets fouled outside the box. A great, promising place for a free kick. It would be more promising if we had designated free kickers. Free kick kickers. Free kick takers. Oh, I feel like I'm rapping. Big step. All right, let me see.
And a free kick in a potent position now.
They have reasons to complain because Mascarell gets to the ball earlier than Lewandowski.
So free kick for Barcelona as we are entering the 97th minute. The referee added 3 added minutes. Who's going to take it? We see Rashford standing over the ball. We see Olmo and we see Lewy. My guess is going to be Rashford. Well, let's see. Who do you guys think? Chad, let me know. Who do you think is going to take it? We got Lewy, Olmo, and Rashford standing over the ball. I think it's going to be Rashford. Billy says Rashford is our free kicker. Okay. What is happening? Why is there so much delay? Stop arguing, guys.
He certainly seems interested. Rashford may have a say too.
Yeah, it's going to be Rashford because he's the one moving the ball around. Whoever sets up the ball is usually the one that takes it, right? Because they like to set it up according to their preferences. Here we go. Here we go. Rashford! The great free kick by Rashford. Oh my God, I can't believe we missed the follow-up. Holy crap. Great free kick by Rashford. The ball goes around the wall, but the goalkeeper is there to block it. It lands to Kunde. Kunde, I don't know if he tries to take a shot or he tries to pass it. No, he tries to take a shot. It was headed towards goal, and then Lamine Yamal was coming in front of an empty net, and Lamine ends up kicking the ball out. What a missed opportunity by Barcelona to make it 2-0 before the halftime. But an incredible effort by Marcus Rashford. Really good free kick, and it's official. The first half is over. Are they playing the music in the stadium?
So after 45
Was that music in the
minutes at
stadium?
Camp Nou, Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0. Gemma Soler is in the stadium.
I thought the music was coming from my room. I'm like, wait, who's playing music?
Players seem to defy the odds.
But hold on, let me take out the sound. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop the timer because it's official. It is halftime. It is Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0. Barcelona with a goal by Robert Lewandowski. So far, Barcelona haven't created too many dangerous chances, but nonetheless, they've been relentless with their attacks. We've seen a lot of shots from outside the box, especially by Marcus Rashford. Barcelona, I think, doing better than Mallorca, but Mallorca also holding their own, both in defending and also attacking. Mallorca have had a few chances as well, thanks to the horrible performance of Jules Koundé. But hey, I don't want to cook him too much because I've been talking too much crap, but let's be honest, Koundé has been absolutely subpar. But Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0. Let's see what the second half has in store for us. We had a chance to make it 2-0 with that incredible free kick by Marcus Rashford and the miss by Lamine in front of an empty net. But hopefully we'll be able to extend our lead during the second half. Hopefully during the beginning of the second half, because let's not forget we have a semi-final in the Copa del Rey on February 12th, only 5 days away. It is February 12th, right? Or February 11th. Anyways, it's midweek. So if we can score some goals during at the beginning of the second half, we can put away this match early on, and then we can rotate. Of course, we've seen Frankie de Jong is being rotated. He's currently on the bench. Rafinha is being rested, so that's good. But we still have a lot of starters on the field, including, of course, people like Fermin, people like Lamine. So if we can, rest those players, put the game away early and rest those players, that'd be incredible, because we do have a tough match against Atletico Madrid in the semifinals. Let me see. Let me put this here. All right, let's see what the chat section is saying as we await the halftime to be over. But let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay, PNW says, was about to say Marcus has a good free kick. He does. That was really good. I can't believe Lamine couldn't finish it on the follow-up, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get more chances in the second half and hopefully more goals. Billy Mack says Rashford. Jose Fernandez says Rashford taking it. PMW says Olmo could bury 1-2. Okay. Georgie says the best option for me would be for Rooney Bardghji to adapt for left-wing position if possible. I really like the youngster. Unfortunately, desires most often meet the reality of the situation. He could, but then if we switch Rooney Bardghji to the left, who will alternate with Lamine when Lamine is suspended, injured, or needs rest? You know what I mean? Because now it's just Lamine on the right. Meanwhile, on the left, we're going to have Rafinha, Bardghji, Rashford, Fermin can play there. It's like that leaves the right side very skinny, with no backups. Edward says, is there a force field around the goal? Maybe. I know there's a force field around Koundé, but the force field makes him bad instead of helping him. BMW says Marcus Rashford. Milija says the shot was going top bin. Yeah, no, incredible free kick by Rashford going around the wall and top bin. Incredible effort by Mallorca's goalkeeper. Let's not take that away from him, because, that guy flew. Look at the stadium. They're showing the shot of the stadium. It's looking beautiful, man. It is looking beautiful. I can't wait for the 1C license, which is expected against Levante on February 22nd, because seeing that the Gol Nord just all empty, it's a little bit sad, but nonetheless, the stadium is looking beautiful. I'm gonna, of course, be able to. I'll be there in March, and right now they're showing the highlights of the game. Let's listen up. They're showing Virgili when he cooked Koundé. He tries to put in a cross. It's intercepted by Kouarsi. And Koundé, instead of clearing it, takes his sweet-ass time. So then Jan Virgili is able to regain the ball, takes a shot, but thankfully Eric Garcia is there to prevent the shot from going anywhere. Thanks a lot, Jules Koundé, you useless fuck. And here's another chance by Mallorca. This one was by Virgili in the 1-2, where he sends across to Muriqi. A little bit too long of a pass, but Muriqi connects with it, but it ends up going out. I think that was offside, though. I think if that would have went in, VAR would have checked it and would have been offside. And here's another chance by Virgili, where, again, he cooks Koundé.
Did I tell you that Jan Virgili has been active?
Where he cuts in the middle, takes a shot with Koundé right in front of him. He takes a shot in between Koundé's legs, but thankfully Juan Garcia is there to block it. And then here we see the chance by Rashford at the 25th minute, where he takes a shot from outside the goal. It goes really, really close to the far post. 1 inch to the left, and that would be a goal. Maybe 2 inches. Here's a chance by Rashford again, where he cuts. He takes a shot. Defender blocks it with his head. It lands to Olmo. It bounces off Olmo's foot. It lands to Lewy, and then amazing job by Lewandowski, by the way, where he has a defender in front of him and a goalkeeper. He fakes to the left, goes to the right, leaving the defender and the goalkeeper on the ground, and then takes a shot at an empty net. Great effort by Robert Lewandowski, who opens up and makes it 1-0.
In a very tight area under a lot of pressure.
This didn't look good for Marcus Rashford.
No, it didn't, but this is the old classic MCL. The ball hits
the toes, turns the foot in the wrong
Let's
direction.
see, and here's the last
but
shot
here we
where
are.
Yeah, he looked all
Rashford
right
takes an
here.
incredible free kick.
However, this chance would come to
Goalkeeper
Lamine
blocks
Yamal,
it.
doesn't
It
put
lands to
away.
Kunde.
Roman,
I think
while it is
Kunde
a good
takes a
save,
shot.
doesn't do enough
And then
with it,
Lamine,
and
who's
that
coming in,
allows the
tries to
rebound
push it
fall
in,
to
but
Jules
instead he
Koundé,
pushes it
who
out.
puts this into my kind of range from Lamine Yamal. Empty goals, got to score. He does not. Somehow it's still just 1-0 Barcelona.
Yes, it absolutely is. And so much
75%
there
possession
at the
for
stadium
Barca,
for us
25 to
today.
Mallorca. 10 shots for Barca, 2 on goal. Mallorca has 4 shots, 2 on goal. Passes completed is 336 for Barca. I think it said 46 for Mallorca. There's no way. Maybe 146. But anyways, domination by Barcelona, but so far not reflected on the scoreboard. All right, let's shut these people up because ESPN commentators are annoying. But let's see. Billy Mack says we have a free kicker, y'all. And then PMW says, can't believe they missed that tap in. I can't believe it either. Someone bring me Penaldo. Edward says Barca never play well in the daytime. I don't think Barca's not playing well. I know there's a lot of negatives in that sentence, so I hope it made sense structurally speaking, of course. But Dorian says, yo, what's up, Mo? Curly risking my employment just to watch Barcelona game. Let's go. I don't blame you, my friend. I watch the midweek matches while I work. Hopefully no one from work is watching my stream because I just confessed to slacking off during work time. But yeah, I don't blame you. I do too. Bibaba. No. Bibhaba. No. Bibhaba. These chances we're missing is unacceptable. I don't think we've missed that many chances. We've only had 2 shots on target, one of them being a goal. Randomize says, average football, not elite. Shay says, I think Rashford is a great player for the team. He is great against low block due to his crossing ability. You actually got it backwards. Rashford is great with mid block or high line teams because with his speed, he's really good attacking the space behind the defenders. So I think you got it backwards. But that's okay. I forgive you. Just kidding. Let's see. PMW says it did look really empty. Why is that? Wait, why did it look empty? Did I miss something? Java the Hut says, who's the most overrated player in your opinion? Well, I thought I answered this. I said Vinicius. Someone said, what's his face? Verts. BMW says, I freaking love Kunde. May that man find his form again. We need him. It did look really empty. Why is that? Yeah, I hope Kunde does too because he's been absolute garbage this season. Kilby Man says, Barca still owns 50% of future sale of Gian Virgili, so Barca can sign him back for 15 million. They own, I think, 40%, not 50. Or is it 50? Hold on. Let me check my notes. I think I have a note here somewhere. They have 40% of any future sales and a right of first refusal. That's what Barcelona have. Jose Fernandez says, Virgili's choice to leave reminds me of Flick's comments regarding Dro's departure. Barca should choose those who have a burning desire to play for Barca. True. They're showing the replay of Dortmund versus Wolfsburg. I didn't know the ESPN Plus carried Bundesliga. I had no idea. But apparently Wolfsburg is 1 and Borussia Dortmund 2. If anyone cares about the Bundesliga. And apparently Bayern is going to play Hoffenheim tomorrow. Cool. Did not care for any of that information, but I shared it just in case. Let me see. User says, now imagine Kunde against Lukman. God help us. Now you guys see why I always say, for people who criticize Cubarsí, I'm like, it's not Cubarsí. It's Kunde that always leaves them exposed. So Cubarsí has to do a 2-man job. He has to cover his position and has to cover Kunde's position. And that, of course, when you're covering 2 positions, you are going to make mistakes because you're doing a 2-man job. And that leaves Cubarsí exposed. And then people are like, is it me or Cubarsí is not? Bro, come on. What are you talking about? We're talking about Cubarsí will be top 3, if not top defender in the world. Undoubtedly. Let me see. Edward says, do you think the subs in the last 20 to 30 minutes let player get rhythm, run oil through The engine will be starting Copa lineup. Hold on, let me see if I understand the question. If the subs, like the subs coming in the last 20, 30 minutes, would that give them rhythm for the Copa del Rey? Of course, of course. I'm sure Frankie will see him towards the end just so he can, you know, like you said, get that oil going. Obviously, Rafinha not. Rafinha's excluded. He's resting. But yeah, I'm sure that helps. Kill Bill Mad responding to Jose says plan was for him to play in the 4th division. Fuck that. Look at him now how he plays against Barca in the 1st division. Barca said he's not ready. Well. Again, I can't stress this enough. Mallorca ready is not the same as Barca ready. Please. I see these kind of comparisons all the time. They're very silly. Oh, look at this guy. He's shining with Getafe. Doesn't mean anything. Remember Mariano Diaz? Mariano Diaz in Ligue 1, he looked like freaking Ronaldo Nazario. Okay? He goes to Real Madrid, and what does he do? Absolutely nothing, right? So please, let's stop with the silly comparisons. Barca ready is not the same as Mallorca ready. Again, I'm not trying to take away anything from Virgili. I'm just saying in general terms. You can't say, oh, look at this guy. He's shining with the bottom team, with a bottom of the table team. That means, let's say he's going to shine with Barca. Remember Ferran with Valencia? Ferran with Valencia he was insane. He looked like the next Messi or something. Went to City, didn't do anything. And Barca, we've seen what he does. So again, this is not just about Virgili, just in general. Let's be a little bit more rational with our comparisons. Babe says Tony Fernandez will be good option if Barca use Rooney in the left wing. True. BMW says one day I'll bump into Mo. Cheers, mate. I really appreciate you and your videos. Much love from Virginia. Thank you, my friend. Where in Virginia are you, by the way? Because you know they do have a Peña in Washington D.C. And whenever I do go to D.C., I like to watch matches with the Peña. So if I'm ever in D.C. and you do watch matches with the Peña, it'd be great to meet you. Gil Bill Matt says, yeah, Tony should have been ahead of Dro in the picking order as well. Again, different fucking positions. What are we doing here? Hey, Kochen should have been ahead of, I don't know, Lewandowski. It's like, guys, please. Dorothy Obap says that Balde and Rashford lane has got to be fixed. If they fell and got spot-on communication, the wing is going to be solid. Yeah, I agree. It looks like Balde and Rashford still not used to playing together. And it makes sense because not only is this Rashford's first season, but also Rashford hasn't been playing too much, right? He only played a little bit at the beginning of the season when Coutinho was injured. But since then, he's mostly been a substitute. So it makes sense that Balde and Rashford are not really used to playing together. But yeah, they need to work on that because during the first half, they were getting in each other's ways a lot of times. Let me see. PMWC says the stadium look a bit empty. Well, I think it has to do with Gol Nord being still not having the license for it. That's probably why. So you have an entire section completely empty, so it gives you that sensation. It looks fine. Man, if that ball hadn't hit Olmo, Lewy would have been offsides. That's crazy. They're showing the replay of the goal. That's why I'm saying that. DJ Thomas says, didn't see the first half. How is Rash playing? He had a really couple of good shots from outside the box. One of them ended up landing to Lewy, who scored the goal. Then he had a really good free kick in the added time. So yeah, a good first half. Not a great, but a good first half by Marcus Rashford. And right now we see the players in the tunnel. They're getting ready to make their way out onto the pitch. We'll see if there's any substitutions. So far, it doesn't look like it. So far, we're seeing the same players that played the first half. But we'll see. Let's see. Dorothy says the lane is not yet done. BMWC says Rashford has been doing all right. I think he's been one of the best ones for Barca. Our goal came from one of his shots. And Greenmount says Koundé needs to slim down again. He's too buff and slow. I don't know if it's his buff and slowness, but he needs to do something. He needs to do something because he's been absolute garbage defending this season. Let me see. Sapphire says, hey, Mo, did you hear about the cancellation of Rayo versus Oviedo due to bad pitch? Tebas' bad president allowing something like that to happen. I did not hear about that. That's crazy. It doesn't surprise me, by the way. Remember when Barca played I think it was Rayo Vallecano last season, and the pitch looked like a mess. There were holes everywhere, chunks of grass flying everywhere. I mean, it was crazy. The ball couldn't roll. Like, the ball wouldn't roll in a straight line. It would just bounce all over. But I'm not surprised. And yes, you're right. I mean, that's the thing. Tebas has suffocated this league with his CVC deal. That now not only are teams struggling to register players and sign players, but man, they're struggling to even have a decent pitch. I mean, it's insane what Tebas has done to this league. He's like, he has a pillow on its face and just suffocating it slowly. All right, we're seeing the players getting back on the field.
For Mallorca, where
Let me get my
Liga
scoreboard
and
ready.
Virtually have been great all season long, but not normally
Let
the
me
case
got
for
my
Barcelona this
scoreboard
year.
ready.
And as you said, Yamal kept relatively quiet.
Man, look at
for
that
the first half.
stadium.
Can they
The
possibly
third ring is taking
do
shape.
so again
We're
for the
seeing
second?
more and
They
more
couldn't contain him.
foundation for the
Marcus
seats being
Rashford
laid.
was a difference maker. The Pirates, Verdet Maritzi. had
Let's
that
see, the
one
players have all taken their
really
position.
good look, didn't
It's
they,
gonna
where
be
he couldn't
Mallorca's
quite
ball.
slide enough to get on the end of the cross. What a different
And here we
complexion the
go,
first
ladies
half
and
might have
gentlemen.
had.
We
He tucked that
officially
away,
have
but away
kickoff
we
in
go.
the second half. It's Barcelona
Mallorca
1,
trying to halt
Mallorca
this,
0.
run of
Goal by
futility
Robert
against
Lewandowski.
Barcelona,
As we
which
see
stretches
Mallorca
back a
send
long
a
time.
long ball to Muriqi. That's intercepted by
You have to
Pau
go back to
Cubarsí, and it's going
2008
to be a throw-in
the
for
last time they
Mallorca.
beat
Let's go.
Barcelona.
No substitutions,
A
no
3-2
changes
victory
in
that
the lineup so
I think I
far.
remember
We
calling
still have Joan
myself.
Garcia in goal, Koundé and Balde as our
Alex,
two
that was a game
fullbacks.
where
Cubarsí
Thierry Henry
and Eric
Samuel
Garcia
Eto'o
as our
both
two
scored
center
for
backs. In the
Barcelona, but the winner
midfield, we
came
have
from Dani Guida
Marc
for the
Casado,
Islanders.
Dani Olmo,
3-2
and Fermin
success.
Lopez. And our front three are
Yeah,
Lamine
he would
Yamal,
tell me,
Robert
Alex, that Dani
Lewandowski,
Guida
and
is
Marcus
still actually
Rashford.
He is
So no
still
changes
an
in the
active
lineup.
player.
We'll
He's
see what
45.
substitutions Flick will do. I'm
He's
sure Frankie will
playing
come on
now
towards the end.
in the
You know,
regional
60th minute,
Liga
something like
Andalucía
that. But
with
we'll see what
Jerez
other substitutions. Maybe
Industrial.
Marc Bernal. Hopefully
45
Marc Bernal.
years of
I'm
age.
liking that
He was
Bernal has been getting
the
more and more
last
minutes as of late.
He scored that goal that gave Mallorca the last victory here in the 97-98 season.
Let's see.
He won the Pichichi
I think
Trophy
I'm gonna
that year. He
bust
was
a
the
drink.
top goal scorer in Primera División. That's quite an achievement
Because
playing for
why
Mallorca.
not? It's Saturday. We're watching Barca
Last
play.
goal. He
I'm
still has
excited.
Mallorca's record
Let's
ever
see.
sail.
Marcus
So
Rashford
short
now.
after
Marcus
Fenerbahce
Rashford on
for
left, but he gets the ball
28
taken
million.
away from him, and Mallorca's defense clears that ball. And I think it's going to be a foul on Cubarsí. Yep, it's a foul on Cubarsí. By the way, a lot of people were asking me this last live. Said, Mo, put in the lineup on the screen. So I did. What do you guys think? Do you like this layout better? We have the lineup and the chat section on the left. We got the scoreboard in the same place as it was, so nothing new there. But let me know. Let me know. Do you like this? Do you like it? Do you prefer the lineup there on the left, right over the chat box?
Today,
If you do,
he has featured in
then I
all
will keep it.
Mallorca games.
If you don't, let me know about any suggestions that you would like to see. Would you like to see the lineup under the chat box or over the chat box? That's another thing. Let's see. People are saying, all right, Green Mountain says yes. BMW says yes, sir. Take a drink and I'll have my second one. Let's go. This is Venezuelan rum. I'm not going to drink the whole thing all at once. As we see Lamine Yamal right here on the right. Lamine Yamal is in the box. Lamine Yamal goes down, but the referee says no penalty. I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay. Tackled by Pau Cubarsí on Pablo Torre. Lamine Yamal is still on the ground. He can't believe it. He swears it's a penalty, I'm sure. Let me see. Oh, I think it is. I think it is.
It looked like a clumsy
It is.
Yeah,
It has to be. Mojica extends his leg all across Lamine Yamal, takes him down, doesn't make contact with the ball whatsoever. I think the VAR. Oh, whoa. Yo, they're just going to play it. The VAR, I don't think the VAR even.
Near the ball, was it?
Wow.
He was in the general vicinity, and that was
Wow.
about it.
Lamine Yamal is now talking to the linesman.
Wow.
Still complaining about this play.
How is that not a penalty
It
kick?
looked like a penalty to me.
Wow. The ref waved it off.
Verdict.
How? You guys saw the replay?
Mr.
Let me know, chat. What do you think? Was that a penalty? Yes, no, maybe. You don't care? Let me know. I thought it was a penalty. I mean, he takes him down. Doesn't make contact with the ball. It was a clumsy tackle too. Like Lamine had already beat Mojica, and Mojica from the back just extends his leg all across Lamine Yamal's body and takes him down. Doesn't make contact with the ball. That to me is a clear penalty, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Let me know. Did I miss something? Jose Fernandez is asking, Diplomático or Santa Teresa? It is Santa Teresa. Santa Teresa Selecto.
White curtain was drawn just in time.
Right here. It's a beautiful bottle, by the way. I'm going to keep this bottle once it's... Still have half. But yeah, I was telling people earlier, I don't know if you were on, but I have co-workers that worked in Venezuela remotely. And we had a firm retreat back in November where my co-workers flew to Florida. And they brought me that bottle from Venezuela. And I also pleaded with the U.S. government not to invade my apartment. It's just rum. It's just rum. It's not oil. There's no Venezuelan oil in that bottle.
That's concerning for Barcelona, considering that they have to face Atletico de
These
Madrid
chocolate
this
mints are
week,
no,
and Rafinha
chocolate thin.
might
Sorry,
not be
they're delicious.
fully fit for that game.
By the way, I'm not sponsored by any foods. I feel like during the watch-along, I'm always like eating random things and just showing them to you guys. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, so don't think I'm like trying to market these brands. I'm not sponsored by the rum. I'm not sponsored by these chocolate things. Let's give free kick for Barcelona. Dani Olmo and Rashford right there over the ball. Of course, it looks like it's going to be Rashford. Let's see. This would be better if he passes it. Rashford slams the ball right into the wall. Bad free kick by Rashford. I think this would have been, given the distance and the angle, I think this would have been better if Rashford would have floated the ball in the box and just hoped for a header. But instead, he just slammed it into the wall, which I guess is also an option. It's also an option. The referee's going to talk to Flick.
Maybe he said a little bit too much.
Man, fuck this ref.
Unflappable, Mr. Flick.
Rashford, you're next to him. Just punch him in the face.
Gonzalez.
Just kidding. Don't punch the ref in the face. You're going to get a red card and probably suspended for like a year or something. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. Man, I feel like my channel is just going to get shut down. I'm over here like drinking, promoting violence.
You can clearly see where the line is, Alex.
Yeah. I need to stop. Let's see. Nanta Mantis says, get sponsored, bro. Get that Barca money. I should. I should. You know, because YouTube itself, they don't pay me shit. Like, if you see how much I make off YouTube, you would probably laugh and say, Mo, why are you even wasting your time doing this? You know why? Because I love it. I love it. I enjoy it. It's definitely not for the money because, trust me, I don't make money off this channel. But the way to make money is through sponsorships. But, you know, for that, I would have to be reaching out. Oh! Marc Casador gets taken down in his own box by Mallorca. It's a foul. Casador had dropped all the way to the box to help with the defensive duties.
The final pass, the final touch.
But anyways, yeah, when you really make the money is the sponsorships. Oh, pass by Fermin to Rashford, who's on the left, has to pass it back to Fermin. But yeah, you make the money really off the sponsorships, but for that you have to actually hunt them. Like you have to reach out to companies and be like, hey, like blah blah blah, my channel is this and that, and I can. But you know, with the lack of time, it's really tough for me to do it. You know, between my work and between actually making videos, it doesn't really leave me much time to be hunting sponsorships. But that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I don't do this for money. I do this because I love it. I enjoy it. But yeah. Alejandro Valde with the cross. Ooh. It lands to Casado. Oh, no. Lewy, why'd you touch it? Lewy, why'd you touch it, bro? Why? Marc Casador struck that ball beautifully from outside the box. It was headed towards goal. Lewandowski, you know, instinctively puts a touch on the ball and ends up causing the ball to hit the post. The top bar, sorry. Not the post. Lewy, why, Lewy? Why, Lewy? Why?
Work short through Olmo.
Why?
Long way from goal. Dips back onto his left foot.
Marcus Rashford trying to take a shot, but it was blocked.
Getting the challenge in. It's not.
Eric Garcia heads it back into the box. It lands to Lewy. It has Kouarsi. Kouarsi takes a shot. Kouarsi takes a shot. Is deflected. It forces the ref to, not the ref, sorry, the goalkeeper to push the ball out. So it's gonna be another corner kick. Yo, Mojica, bro.
It took a deflection.
Yo, that was an incredible shot by Casado. Oh, no, it didn't touch Lewy. I'm sorry, Lewy. Please forgive me. I thought you had deflected it, but it was a defender. Oh! Cross by Fermin into the box to... Sorry, it was to Fermin in the box. Fermin was getting ready to hit that with a bicycle kick, but instead a Mallorca defender intercepts it.
Second half, trying to stay in the game. Barcelona.
Let's see. User says these La Liga referees have beans for brains. Hey, I think that's even a bean is too big for what these referees have in their skulls. Dave says, who would you like to see future captain? I would like to see Gabi. Yeah, for sure. I think Gabi deserves to be a captain. Oh!
Yamal delivering.
Great delivery into the box, but it's intercepted by Mallorca's defense. Yeah, Gabi definitely deserves to be a captain.
Just a step quicker.
Coutinho. Oh, no, wait. What am I saying? Coutinho's already a captain. It's so stupid. And I haven't even started drinking. But yeah, Gabi for sure. For sure. Watchalong says, keep wasting that time. Oh, we love it. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, man. Kunde gets the ball taken away from him by Mojica. PNW says, I need Gabi back in this team. That was one of my favorite players. That kid bleeds Barca colors. Yeah, he is. I mean, his intensity, his grit, his fight. You know, the only one who matches it, I think, is probably Fermin and Rafinha. Man, that was an incredible shot by Casado. It got deflected by a Mallorca defender. I thought it had been deflected by Lewy. But no, it wasn't Lewy. I'm sorry, Lewy. Forgive me, please. I will buy you some, oh my God, pilaf? Is it pilaf? What's that dish, that Polish dish? Anyways, oh, here we go. Dani Olmo's driving the ball. Dani Olmo takes a shot from outside the box, but it's right at the goalkeeper. It was a good attack by Barcelona, very quick passing. But Olmo, shot not good. Oh, good job by Kunde, finally doing something, intercepting a pass that was going to Virgili. It lands to Lamine Yamal, Lamine to Fermin. Fermin takes the shot, and it's saved by Mallorca's goalkeeper. Really good effort by Jules Kunde intercepting that pass from Virgili, which converts into a counter-attack. Lamine drives it, sends it to Fermin. Fermin does a great job creating space by cutting to the left. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by the goalkeeper. Manta says they eat strawberry pasta in Poland. Is that true? Oh my goodness. What does that taste like? I've never had strawberry pasta. Sounds delicious. Rashford sends in the cross into the box, but it's cleared by Mallorca's defense. It lands to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal has the ball. Lamine tries to take a shot, but it's blocked, and now it's cleared by Mallorca's defense. It lands to Balde, who opens it up to the left to Fermin Lopez. Fermin sends it to the right to Jules Kunde. Jewelry Kunde. Necklaces and bracelets Kunde. Fake ones, of course, because he sucks. Marcus Rashford. Let's see. BMW says just pulled out the American spirits. Drinks spirits. Wait, what is that? Am I missing out? Rashford to Casado. Casado sends a great pass to Lamine. But Mojica puts a touch on it with his hair. Like, I don't know how the hell Mojica made a contact with that. That was an incredible through pass by Casado to Lamine. And Mojica, I'm pretty sure he pushes the ball out with his fro. I mean, that ball I have no idea how he made contact with it. It was kind of like that Bluetooth goal that was scored by Penaldo in World Cup. Remember that? She was hilarious. Fucking Penaldo, man. Lamine Yamal takes the corner kick. Eddie Garcia tries to connect with it, but the pass was too long. Man, Lamine Yamal's corner kicks have been shit this game. What's going on? He keeps sending the ball way too far. Matavantis says, you tried that more. No, I haven't tried strawberry pasta. I didn't even know it existed. But I'm very curious. I would love to try it. Dave says, I can't wait to see Gabi play. Amen. Barcelona says, number 2 is loading. Yes, it is. Hopefully, you talk about goals right now, about having to go to the bathroom because, you know, it's TMI, and also you don't want to poop during the match time because you're going to miss some stuff. Whenever I have to do that, which I don't anymore, obviously, because I do the Watchalong, but when I used to have to go number 2 during the match, I would just like load it on my cell phone and then go and sit on the toilet like just watching the match sitting on the toilet. I know that's TMI too, so I apologize. But, you know, we're all family here. We're all family, so we can share. We can share. BMW says, Fermin is so good. Yes, he is. Almost just needed that bend. Yep, bend it like Beckham. Oh, here's something controversial, and I'll say it on the Watchalong since not many people watch it, but I feel like Beckham was a little bit of an overrated player. A little bit. A little bit. I don't know. Am I being crazy? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. What do you guys think? Beckham, overrated or not? I'm not saying that he's bad. You can still be great and still be overrated. But I felt like Beckham was a little bit overrated. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, don't get me wrong. His shots were unmatched. I don't think anyone could shoot the ball like Beckham could. But I don't know. Because he's, you know, he's considered one of the greatest from his era. I feel like there's so many better plays from that era. Oh, what a goal by Lamine Yamal. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Lamine Yamal, ladies and gentlemen, from outside the box, catching everybody off guard, including me, who I'm just watching. And he just buries it to the right. Wow, what a shot by Lamine Yamal. My goodness. My goodness. Woo. Woo. The Madridistas want to tell you that Lamine Yamal doesn't score goals. Yeah, okay. That Lamine doesn't know how to score. Yeah, okay. Wow. Wow. I want to see this again. It was Rashford to Fermin. Fermin to Olmo. Olmo passes it to Lamine. And Lamine. Bah! That is far, man. That is a third way out. That is a third way out. I don't think the goalkeeper even was expecting it.
He already
wow.
scored the third goal in the first fixture of this season at Mallorca.
What a shot.
He makes it look
what
so
a
easy.
shot.
He's scoring so many different ways. His
wow.
left foot,
I have never seen Lamine score from there, by the way. I mean, it's freaking insane. Lamine Yamal can score from anywhere at this point.
He just needs a moment.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so much for the
That's crazy.
Game.
That goal is crazy. Crazy. That it completely caught everybody off guard. I mean, the goalkeeper was not expecting that. And not only is it far, he's like a third way out, but like the precision.
Forced into that
the precision, man. He just buries it all the way to his right, goalkeeper's left.
Arriving for Barcelona, it's Lamine's,
nothing the goalkeeper could do. Just nothing. What a goal. Wow. I'm still in shock. But Barcelona 2, Mallorca 0. Goals by Robert Lewandowski and a golazo by Lamine Yamal as Lewandowski tries to win the ball in the midfield, but it's ruled a foul. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Let me see. Batman of Gotham City says, I changed my name if anyone cares. And Barcelona says goals. Okay, good that you're clarifying. Oh, we're seeing Ferran Torres and Marc Bernal are getting ready to come in. I'm guessing that's going to be it for Robert Lewandowski. And I'm guessing Casado is going to come out for Marc Bernal. I I honestly would keep Casado and Bernal just so I can rest Olmo for the midweek game, but it doesn't make sense to have Casado and Bernal because they're both defensive profiles. Ah, referee getting in the way of Olmo. Yo, this fucking ref, bro. First taking out Cubarsí. Now he gets in the way of Olmo. Olmo has to dribble him. And then, you know, that missed penalty on Lamine Yamal. But whatever. We don't need penalties. Madrid does. We don't. Because we could actually win games on our own merit. Nah. We don't need penalties. Let's see. Edward says, show Rashi how to do it. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take away anything from Rashford's shots, but the precision, man. Rashford's shots a lot of times have a lot of power. But the precision on this shot, man, from that distance, incredibly difficult thing to do. From that distance, you have to put a lot of power on it. And when you put power, the ball's just going to fly. But he finessed it into like the bottom right of the goal. I mean, that was impressive. Very, very impressive. Java the Hut says, where do you get your jerseys with names on the back? The Barca store. Before, I used to buy them whenever I would go to the actual Barca store, like physically. Oh, Fermin Lopez opens it to Rashford on the left. Rashford sent across into Lewy, but it's blocked by David Lopez, Mallorca's defender. But yeah, I used to get my kits whenever I would go to Barcelona and watch a game at the Camp Nou store. Ever since they finally did the whole online shopping, now I buy it off the website. Dani Olmo tries to take a shot from outside the box, ends up hitting a Mallorca player. Man, we went from like never taking shots from outside the box and yelling at the screen like, take a shot, to now like, all right, stop taking shots. Just kidding, not stop taking shots. I'm glad that the team is starting to make those shots from outside the box because we were definitely lacking that. PMW says that's a A-class goal. Take a bow, kid, 100%. Tito says Lamine scored a Ronaldinho type goal, left the goalie standing. Yeah, the goalie was like, wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? Was that a goal? Wait, where am I? Nice, good job by Marc Casado clearing that ball, which could have ended up becoming a dangerous counterattack. Toji says Lamine only scores bangers but missed the easy one. Yo, facts. Facts. Lamine can only score tough goals. I mean, he missed that clear one during added time of the first half, remember? Where free kick by Rashford, cleared by Mallorca's defense, lands to Koundé. Koundé takes a shot, but it ends up being a pass, and Lamine in front of an empty net just like pushes the ball out. But yeah, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. Billy Max says Lamine is on a goal streak. Yeah, he is. I think this is his 7th match. Am I making that up? 7th match in a row? No? Mathematics says Yamal. Help me. Oh, Rashford is coming out. Rashford is coming off, and Ferran is coming in, and Olmo's coming off. Okay, good. That's what I said. I was like, hopefully it's Bernal for Olmo because we do have the midweek match against Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey semi-final. So Marc Bernal will take the place of Dani Olmo, and Ferran Torres with his first chance right now, but gets the ball taken away from him, taking the place of Marcus Rashford. I thought it was going to be Lewy, but I guess not. All right, let's change the lineup.
Dani Olmo's father understands.
Let's see. Fermin Lopez now is driving the ball, gives it to Lamine Yamal. Back to Fermin. Lewandowski gets it, shoots it, but it's blocked. Ref, get the fuck out of the way, yo. This ref is a fucking idiot. This ref must be related to Koundé because they're both being stupid. Poor Koundé. He's just getting my wrath today. But that's okay. I don't feel bad for him. Anyways, Bernal taking the place of Olmo. Let's change that. Bernal. Where are you, Olmo? Bernal. Bernal is 22, right? Voila. Updated. Check that out. Let's go. Jamal. All right, let's see if Oh, great pass by Bernal into the box. Garcia was there, but he's unable to connect. But an incredible pass from Marc Bernal, a third way out. Sees Eddie Garcia making the run, sends him a beautiful ball, but Eddie Garcia is unable to connect with it.
The way he opened up his
Man.
hips to let the ball roll and get it ready
Flick with
his
the.
left foot.
I
You
love
can
when
tell
Flick
that
like tries to connect
he's
with the
got
ball
all
through
the
Bluetooth.
ingredients that a holding midfielder needs in that-
Green
in
Mountain
that
says
position
need 2
for
more
playing
goals.
for
I think we need 2
And
more goals.
it
I
was
think
a
even with a
shame that it was
2-0, the
pity
match
that
is
fell
pretty much
injured
in the bag.
last season.
Because Mallorca haven't really
He was
done
enjoying
anything
some
since
playing
the
time as
entire
well.
second half.
They've been
Well,
extremely
yeah,
patient
I mean, I
with
guess
him.
another goal wouldn't hurt.
He wasn't
Or
rushed
2,
at
or
all.
3, or 4, or
And
5, or
it's
6,
paying
or 7, or
off
8.
because this is a great prospect for
Stefan says, I'm truly
Barcelona.
enjoying this match. I'm glad, my friend. I'm enjoying this match too. More so because I get to watch it with you guys. PMW Gaming says, is it 7th? I thought he was 5 out of 5. Could be. I could be making that up. Akum Long says, Hector Fort right back over Koundé. Yeah. At this point, my grandma over Koundé. And my grandma passed many years ago. So that's how bad it is. I know that's a terrible joke, but I mean, a casket would do a better job than Koundé. Because look, a casket, every now and then you're going to hit the ball. You're going to hit it with the ball, and it's going to bounce off of it. And that's going to be a lot more saves than Koundé moving around.
In the second half.
Barcelona says this ref is flirting with a second yellow. Yeah, he is. Yeah, this ref, man. It's like, what the fuck? Georgie says, oh, Ferran coming in. Flick is such a nice guy, not greedy at all, satisfied with only 2 goals. But Flick was like, yo, I don't know. We're not missing too many chances. We got to get, the fans are getting bored. Let's get Ferran in so he can miss a bunch of chances. Get the blood flowing for the fans, give them some heart attacks. I got to keep things exciting. That's why Ferran is coming in. Bernal with the bad pass. Yo, Bernal is huge, bro. Whenever he's on the field, he just looks like a giant.
20 minutes to go here at the new camp.
Let's see. Batman of Gotham City says everything's starting going down for Koundé during that one pregame. Yeah. Dave says, I'm happy to see Bernal get more minutes. Amen, my friend. Amen. Let's see. What else? What else? Shao Hat says, do you think Lamine will win Ballon d'Or before Mbappe or Haaland? He could. He could. Just depends on how Barca does. Remember, the Ballon d'Or is a lot of times tied to, well, not a lot of times. It's always tied to what the team wins. So at this point, Madrid is not going to win anything this season. I don't think they are. I don't know how long it's going to take them to revert the situation. But if Barcelona stay doing well, stay winning trophies, as long as we can add a Champions League to the trophy list, I think Lamine could. Oh, Juan Garcia. Yo, take a bow. Juan Garcia gets a pass, has 2 players on him, 2 Mallorca attackers on him, and just dribbles them and then makes a pass. Juan Garcia, ladies and gentlemen, hadn't had much work to do all match because Mallorca haven't been doing much attack-wise. And now, great attack by Barcelona. Lamine to Koundé. Koundé across into the box, or a pass into the box, but nobody there to connect with it. But Juan Garcia, you guys see that footwork? Whoop, whoop. Batman of Gotham City says, I like the team chemistry and link-up play. Edward says, count that penalty on Lamine would be 3 up. Yep. BMW says, Rashford has goals Yamal dreams about. Let's see. Billy says, come on, Mo. I don't think Billy liked my joke about my grandma. I do have another grandma that's alive, so maybe we'll substitute her in for Koundé. She's in her 70s, but I'm pretty sure she will do a better job than Koundé. Ferran Torres with the ball. Ferran. Oh, that was a tough tackle on Casado. Sends him flying, but he's okay. He's okay. Casado said, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I had chicken wings last night, by the way. They were delicious. They were delicious. Oh, by the way, I haven't taken a single sip from my drink. It's because I'm too busy saying dumb shit.
You referenced a little bit of in the first half that nobody's hit more posts or woodworks.
Wait, so the consensus that people like the formation or the lineup on the screen, right? If not, let me know. Be like, Mo, I hate it. What the fuck is this? Might as well not have anything. Let's see. Oh, great job by Bernal getting rid of like 3 players on him. Passes it to Lewy. Lewy back to Koundé. Koundé's going to switch it to the left where it gets intercepted. God, Koundé. Can we take out Koundé?
Good understanding, good link up with Lamine. With
Man. Oh.
He,
What did that Mallorca player do, man? He had the ball, Samu. He gets a ball, nobody on him, no pressure, and then he just loses it. But whatever. It's a throw-in for Barca.
Facing the goal.
My dog is bored. He's laying right here next to me like, bro, take me out. I don't care about this football stuff. Stefan says, this is Johan Cruyff, total football in every way and sense of the word. Amen, my friend. So the other day I was listening to this TikTok. Yes, I do watch TikToks. And there was some Dutch guy teaching another guy how to pronounce names in Dutch. And it was not Cruyff. It was, I can't remember, but it was definitely completely off of how I say it. I was like, oh shit, I had no idea. Oh, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres loses it, but Fermin is there to recover it. Fermin gives it to Koundé. Koundé to Lamine. Lamine has it inside the box. Lamine takes a shot. The ball goes too far out. But it was something like Cruyff or some crazy. It's definitely not Cruyff. I'll tell you that. Forgot how it's pronounced. But I was like, oh man, I've been pronouncing it wrong my whole life. Pave says Bernal is 6'4". Yeah, man. He's not just tall. He's also like big, like wide as well. But yeah, I guess also Barcelona. A lot of Barcelona players are short, so he looks maybe extra tall. But still, 6'4" is very tall. I mean, that's basketball player almost, right? Basketball players are 6'4" and above. I don't know, but he looks huge. He looks like a bull. Stefan says, Ruud van Nistelrooy. I mentioned it to you about Dutch way of pronouncing Ruud. So I looked it up, and apparently it is Ruud. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look it up in the right place. Antoine says, Jody Bernal is 5'4". Who's Jody Bernal? Is that Marc Bernal's shorter cousin? Let's see. Mojica sends a pass to no man land. What the fuck was Mojica doing there, bro? There was nobody even close to that. All his teammates are in the middle of the field, and he sends the ball to Joan Garcia. Mojica hasn't had his Colombian coffee today before the game, and Colombian whites, if you know what I mean. Joan Garcia to Eric. Stefan says, no, the W is pronounced very different. Because I try to look up how to pronounce Ruud Nijstad's name, but instead I didn't get Ruud Nijstad. I got the other Ruud. I forgot his last name. And it said Ruud. So I was like, oh, I guess it's Ruud. Well, I gotta look up that video where they say Cruyff, how you're supposed to say it. Something like Cruyff, some crazy shit like that. Can't remember. But I was like, man, I feel like I've been living a lie my whole life. I'm gonna have another chocolate. Thin. Thins. I forgot what it's called.
Maritzi is also going to be rested. Wasn't his night.
Oh man. Oh no. I thought I was out. But I found 2 more. Let's go. Hi, Lamine Yamal coming out. And it's Rooney Bardagji taking his place. That's good. That's good. Oh, Lewandowski also coming off with Cancelo coming in. That's interesting. So, I guess Cancelo's going to play as a winger. And Ferran is going to play as... And Cancelo's... and Ferran will play as a 9. That's what it looks like. So let's change the lineup. Let's change the lineup because we got Rooney Bardagji in the place of Lamine Yamal. And we have Ferran Torres, who has moved to the 9.
Persuaded him that Cancelo still had something to offer and that
and
flexibility.
Cancelo has
Good
taken
centre-back
the
coverage throughout the rest
left
of the
wing.
squad, and
All right, let's update that lineup. Let's go.
to the same understanding, and Cancelo duly arrived back on loan from Al Hilal.
I'm gonna have another chocolate thing.
It's a perfect solution, low-cost solution for Barcelona, because Cancelo allows you. First of all, he can play in so many different positions. He's not going to be excellent.
Long
in all
pass
of
by
them, but he's
Mallorca.
going to be decent. And then he allows you to play Jules Koundé as a
Danger cleared by Eric Garcia,
centre-back
but it
if
looks like he
needed.
got stepped on.
also allows you to play Gerard
Referee
Martin
has stopped
as
the
a
match.
centre-back if
I think
needed.
Eric got
He
stepped
can
on.
Cover for both fullbacks. He's a smart, low-cost solution for Barcelona.
Oh man. Now I'm out. What the fuck? What am I supposed to snack on?
Joseph, who's on loan from Leeds United with Mallorca.
Got nothing to snack on now. I have a joke in my head that I can't say on YouTube. Snack on this.
Well,
Get it.
Mallorca must wish they could
But I don't
play
want to get
Sevilla
censored.
every
I've said
week.
enough stupid shit today.
Alex, 2 of their 6
Marc
wins this
Casado
season have come
passes
against,
it to Eric.
Sevilla, their only away win of the season.
Eric has
And
recovered, so that's
Seville
good.
back on October the 18th,
That's
and
good.
they have a place
Edward says, I thought you could
Grand
not
points.
redline an 18-year-old. They
Valencia
play Lamine at
Oviedo.
full 90.
It's not a good season for
Oh,
Square
oh
back.
my God. Oh my God. What a save by Juan Garcia. Woo. Man, a terrible pass that lands. Wait, who did it? Oh, it's Fermin Lopez who tries to pass it to Eric Garcia, but
This has been a
Antonio
constant in the
Sanchez
last 2
intercepts
games.
that back pass from Fermin to Eric,
There
leaving
were a
him
couple of square
right in
sloppy
front of goal.
passes that
1v1
the
against Juan
opposition
Garcia. He
could
takes the
have,
shot, but Juan
seized.
Garcia with an incredible
Yeah,
save.
but this is why you have a world-class goalkeeper
Man,
like Juan Garcia.
what a mistake by Fermin. Terrible mistake by Fermin.
Yeah, with the,
Fermin's been hanging out with Koundé.
for grabs. Balde,
Fermin, stop hanging out with Koundé, bro. It's not a good influence.
clear.
I mean, it is if you want to learn how to be a terrible defender.
Jab of
But
a
if you wanna
reminder there
be
to Barcelona,
good,
they're not across
don't
the
hang out with
finishing line just yet, despite all the
Don't
changes.
hang out with him.
Some of the pace
Samantha says snack on the dog
sting
treats.
intensity
Dog
been
treats are
taken out of this
downstairs.
game.
I can't get to them.
Still got
It's
some
okay.
work
I'm
to
getting
do.
a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of chocolates. Wow, that's a terrible accent. Well, it's supposed to be Forrest Gump, and it came out. I don't know what came out as.
He hopes
But
Mallorca are gonna be able to
I'm getting a
score
box of
comeback
chocolates
in the game.
delivered today. Yes, I do buy my candy in bulk off Amazon because I go through so much. I have a sweet tooth. You know, whenever I eat a meal, I immediately start craving something sweet, so I have to have chocolate. And I'm having a box of flake chocolate
Even
delivered to
from the
my house
start,
today
I'm
because I love
friends
chocolate.
with the fitness coach
I
of
love
Mallorca,
chocolat.
Sergi,
J'aime
Perez.
chocolat.
And he mentioned me that the
J'aime
squad
le chocolat.
wasn't fully
Oh.
of Thiago Arrasate.
Wow, that was a good pass, but too long.
Lacked,
But it was
power
like
on
a
the
through
wings.
pass, breaking all of
Obviously,
Barca's
they
lines, but it
were
was
able
too
to sign
long.
Sam Virgil
It
in
had
the
that
last
landed
day
to
of the summer transfer window, but they
to
need
his
more
teammate. That would have been a
manpower
dangerous
on
pass by Mallorca.
on the wing, especially and up front.
And then you run into that man who
Exactly.
Oh, there's Lamin's grandma and Lamin's dad. Oh, also his little brother. Oh, Marc Bernal. Marc Bernal is going 1v1. Marc Bernal takes on Marc Bernal. What a goal! Ladies and gentlemen, Marc Bernal is scoring his first goal. Wow, scoring it like a center forward, ladies and gentlemen. Gets the ball, runs it all the way to Mallorca's goal, dribbles a defender by cutting into the middle, leaving a defender on the ground, and then takes the shot and makes it 3-0. Wow, what a goal by Marc Bernal, scoring like a number 9, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible moment, by the way, for Marc Bernal. After an entire year being sidelined by injury, having broken his ACL, damaged his meniscus, had to undergo an incredibly serious surgery, being out for an entire year, and now just getting a few minutes here and there as Hansi Flick reincorporates him slowly. And now he gets this beautiful, beautiful moment where he gets an incredible pass by Fermin Lopez, leaving him 1v1, drives the ball all the way to Mallorca's goal, dribbles a defender, Takes the shot. There is a deflection on the shot, but nonetheless, Marc Bernal scoring like he's a number 9. Beautiful, beautiful moment. Not so much because of the goal itself, because we're already winning 2-0, but it's the fact that Marc Bernal, after such a strenuous road to recovery, gets this beautiful moment at home in the Camp Nou in front of his own crowd, scores this goal. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I love football. This is why I love football. The beautiful sport. Show me another sport where beautiful moments happen like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, all sports have beautiful moments, but nothing compares to football. The beautiful sport, ladies and gentlemen. Marc Bernal makes it. Barcelona 3, Mallorca 0. Goals of Robert Lewandowski. A golazo by Lamine Yamal. And a beautiful eye-tearing goal by Marc Bernal. Let's fucking go. Visca Barça. Más que un club.
Well, the 6 and the 9 can be pretty close.
Let's see. Javadahat says Bernal should be the one to wear the 5 and Kouarsi should get the 4. I like that Kouarsi had the 2. It was weird to see him with the 5. But yeah, I would have liked to see Bernal with the 5, you know. Oh, come on. Another bad pass. This time by Casado. Sloppy giveaway in the midfield. Thankfully, it's quickly solved. Jose Fernandez says, Mo, what's the word on number 42? Tommy Marquez. Tommy has been training with the team a lot. He's even been I think he got called out to the Champions League last time. But Tommy Marquez has been training a lot with the first team, so we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. BMW says, people don't understand how good Bernal is. He's a finisher. His numbers for La Masia, don't lie. Check them if you haven't. Yeah, you know, that's a good question. Javad says, who just came in? Oh. It is. Wait, is Tommy Marquez on the field and I didn't even see it? Holy shit, I think Tommy Marquez came in for Fermin Lopez. Yo, when did I miss that? I was so excited about Marc Bernal's goal that I completely missed the substitution. What the hell? Completely missed that substitution. Oh my goodness. So we have a debut, ladies and gentlemen. We have a debut, ladies and gentlemen. We have Tommy Marquez, who came in for Fermin Lopez with the number 43. Now I gotta update my lineup. This lineup is a pain in the ass, but I love it. Let me see right here.
Stage than only in the
wow, I can't believe I completely missed.
Just one game, they can.
I completely missed.
They can win you.
Marquez coming on the field.
I
feel stupid. I feel stupid because wait, who was asking about him? Was it you, Jose? You were like, hey, what's going on with Tommy? Oh yeah, it is Jose. He's like, what's going on? I was like, yeah, he trains with the first team. Great, right? I didn't even notice he was on the field. My goodness. So we have a debut, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Marquez coming in for Fermin Lopez, debuting with the first team. Let's fucking go. Jose says the rum is good. Yeah, it really is. Did not see that substitution. I was so excited for Marc Bernal's goal that completely missed the substitution. My goodness. My goodness, but I like this. I like this. See, this is what happens when you... Oh, great pass from Ferran to Alejandro Valde. Valde to Cancelo. Cancelo always plays with blue boots. Have you guys noticed that? I feel like even under Xabi, he was always playing with those blue boots. Cancelo to Valde. BMW says... Here, that brother looks like De Jong. He's much bigger than De Jong. He's really tall. It looks like he's almost as tall as Bernal.
Fascinating watching. That's the late game tomorrow.
So, as I was saying, this is what I like about putting games in the bag early on. Right? Now we get to rest our players. Fermin is resting. Almost resting. Lamine came off. Lewandowski came off. Rashford came off. So we got all these players resting, plus Rafinha's resting. I mean, he was excluded completely, but You know, we have all of our starters right now resting for that semifinal match against Atletico Madrid. And in the process, we give minutes to players who haven't been getting minutes, like Cancelo, like Marc Bernal. Tommy Fernandez gets his debut. Rooney Bardghji gets minutes. I love this. I love this. I love this. This is why you got to put games away early on. This is why you don't start the first half sleeping and then do a comeback in the second half. No, you start the first half swinging. You try to score as many goals, and then when you can rest your players and give minutes to players who haven't been getting minutes, because that way, when those players who haven't been getting minutes get called on, they're ready. Ooh, Joao Cancelo, great run, but then horrible finish. Pretty much passes it to the goalkeeper. Stefan says substitution is a salute to Dro. Yeah. PNWC Dro is a bench warmer in League On. Alexander says Mo gave us Chelsea.
Coming back to
What do you mean?
Europe at the right time.
Kevinho.
And ready for
Kevinho says, hey Mo, I have been a silent listener of yours for years. Glad to finally be catching a Watchalong Vizca Barca from the Isle of Man. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Kevinho. Thank you for being a channel supporter, and thank you for being here on the Watchalong, and also thank you for your comment all the way from the Isle of Man. Let's go. Let's go. Is there a sister isle that's the Isle of Woman? Let me know. PMW says that bottle came from Diddy. You took one sip and forgot the last 5 minutes. Yeah, you ain't kidding, yo. Well, actually, it wasn't Diddy. It was Cosby, Bill Cosby. It was Bill Cosby that used to spike the drinks.
Striving from a tight angle.
Delicious. Delicious. Alexander says, Bo, IB, give us Chelsea. We will beat them this. Oh, okay, okay. I agree, my friend. The reason Chelsea and PSG beat us because they caught us during and Real Madrid, they caught us during a very, very bad time, right? We started the season horribly. We weren't playing as a team. As a result, we couldn't move the ball around. We couldn't create chances. I mean, we were doing awful. So, yeah, I agree. Mike Modiri says, Isla de Mujeres in Mexico near Cancun. Yeah, I have been to Isla Mujeres. I don't think it's called De Mujeres. I think it's called Isla Mujeres. But yeah, I have been to Isla Mujeres. I went to Cancun for the first time. I've been to Cancun now several times, but the first time I went to Cancun was, I think it was 2021. I went to visit a friend that lives there, down there, and he took me to Isla Mujeres. We had a great time. We rented a golf cart. Went around the whole island, stopping at random bars and just having drinks. It was a cool experience. Cool experience. I love the Mexican Caribbean, by the way. I think it's so beautiful. Not Cancun. I don't like Cancun itself because, you know, it's a city, it's super touristy. It's mostly American, so you don't even feel like you're in Mexico. But other parts of the Yucatan Peninsula, it's very beautiful. Like I went to Merida, I thought it was gorgeous. I went to Holbox, which I thought was paradise on earth. Oh, whoa! It's already the 91st minute. Man, time flies when you're having a good time, huh? Over here drinking rum, shooting the shit with my Barca News family. Next thing you know, it's the 91st minute. Boom, boom, boom. So what do you guys think? This match is over? There's like 20 seconds left. Anyways, the ref added 2 minutes. Oh, Tommy, what'd you do, bro? How you falling your ass like that? Oh, wait. Careful. Oh! Mallorca almost made it 3-1. Well, Maffeo with the long pass takes a shot, is blocked by Balde. It lands, I think it's to Antonio, who takes a shot, but it's also blocked. But ladies and gentlemen, it is over. The referee has blown the whistle. It is the end of the match. It is Barcelona 3, Mallorca 0. Goals by Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, and a beautiful goal by Marc Bernal, who scored that like he had the number 9 on his back. Barcelona take home 3 very important points in this La Liga race, which, of course, as we know, it's an incredibly close race. Only 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. Now it's going to be 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. Ahead, of course, of Madrid's next match, which will be tomorrow against Valencia at La Cartuja? No, La Cartuja Sevilla Stadium. What is Valencia Stadium called? I forgot. I don't care. But anyways, Barcelona now take home 3 very important points, and now they are 4 points ahead of Real Madrid in this victory over Mallorca, 3-0. Again, goals by Lewandowski, a golazo by Lamine Yamal, and a beautiful goal by Marc Bernal, scoring his first goal after that incredibly long and arduous recovery path. Of course, we now have a midweek match against Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the semifinals of the Copa del Rey. And the amazing thing about this match, that not only did we win, but we were able to put this match away early on, which allowed Hansi Flick plenty of substitutions in order to rest our players. He was able to take off Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo, Marcus Rashford, Robert Lewandowski. Did I mention Fermin Lopez? I did mention Fermin Lopez. And of course, Lamine Yamal. And we also saw Frankie de Jong, who didn't play. He was on the bench. Rafinha was excluded today in order to rest. So many of our starters getting very needed rest ahead of that semifinal. And also many players that need minutes getting minutes today, including, Cancelo, Rooney Bardghji, Marc Bernal, and of course, Tommy Marquez getting his debut with the first team. So all in all, an incredible result. Not only do we win, not only do we take 3 points, but also we get to rest players, rotate players, and be ready for the semifinal against Atletico Madrid, which of course will not be an easy match. It's going to be a match that's going to require the team to play at full intensity. So overall, an incredible day, and to that, I will drink. So cheers, Visca Barça, here's to the victory, and I'm just going to finish this off. By the way, I got to check the YouTube rules. Are you allowed to drink on lives? I have no idea. But my content all is marked off as not suitable for children. So you have to be 18 years and older to watch it. So I hope we're good. But anyways, I probably should look into that because I've drank before on the Watchalong. But anyways, let's do a few more comments and then we'll end the live stream. Then I'm gonna take out my amazing, beautiful dog that's laying right here next to me. And then of course I'll do the post-match live analysis to analyze this match. I usually take time after match to think about what I watch, try to analyze it, and give you a more detailed analysis. It's not the same to talk about a match as soon as it ends, where you're still in the heat of the moment, versus when you take a step back, think about what you just saw and whether, and what to say about it. They're showing the replay right now, by the way, of the goals. But nonetheless, let's do a few more comments and then we'll end this. Dorothy says the second half was superb. I'm happy for Tommy Marquez. I agree. Bishal says would have loved to see more action from Marquez. Love the intent to go forward as soon as he got the ball. PMW says YOLO, there's worse on YouTube. You ain't wrong. Mike says when we get in the MoCast, bro. So I'm gonna move the MoCast for tomorrow since today we did the watch along. So I'll do the MoCast tomorrow because usually the MoCast is at 12. Right now it's 12, but I have to do the post-match live analysis. So we'll move the MoCast for tomorrow. I'll schedule it today in the afternoon for tomorrow. That way, people are aware that it is scheduled for tomorrow. And Bishal says, why Balde was not passing ball to Cancelo? He looks dangerous on the ball. I don't know if Cancelo really looks dangerous on the ball, man. I'm still not sold on Cancelo. But anyways, PMW says, shout out Mo for the live. Thanks, Go. Thank you, my friend, and thanks to all of you who joined me during the watch along today. Barcelona says Kunde looked so disinterested on and off the ball, 100%. It looked like he just there, like I'm doing you guys a favor, okay? I showed up, I got out of bed. Like, what else do you want? I'm here, okay? Like, fuck off. That's pretty much how Kunde looked every time. Well, every time they showed him, again, on and off the ball. So I 100% agree with you, Barcelona. And Java the Hut says, any team in the world would dream to have our players. We have Lamine, Bernal, Balde, and didn't have to pay a dime for them. Don't forget also Gabi and Pau Cobarci and Eric Garcia. And, I mean, we have Joan Garcia, who we did pay for, but nonetheless, I mean, what an academy we have. Not to say that Joan Garcia came from the academy, but that was one hell of a steal, 25 mil from Espanyol. But what an academy we have to go ahead and produce the best generation of footballers in the history. Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Puyol, Piqué, and then follow it up with another generation of incredible players like Lamine Yamal, like Pau Cobarci, like Marc Bernal. And there's even more in the academy coming right after them, like Ibrima Tunkara, etc., etc., etc. Let's see. Dorothy says, the weapon and secret of the club is La Masia. Please don't mess it up. Laporta and Deco, so far so good. 100%. I think La Masia works because Laporta doesn't touch it and no one does. It's kind of like they know what they're doing. They have the people that run it, that have been running it, and I think that's why it works. Costa Costo says 2 times 18-year-olds scored and 1 37-year-old Barcelona in a nutshell. Yeah, you ain't kidding, my friend. You ain't kidding. Let me see. MB says we scammed Espanyol so hard, 25 mil. What a steal. Yeah, big time, man. I think Barcelona should call them and be like, yo, here's another 5 or 10 mil because what the fuck? 25 mil for Juan Garcia. Steal of the century. The other steal of the century, of course, being Pedri, that we, I think with variables, a lot of them have been paid off. I think it's now up to 20 mil that we've paid for Pedri. I mean, look, I don't care if it goes up to 50, which it won't, but it's still a steal for Pedri. 20 mil. Can you imagine? The best midfielder in the world. But anyways. And Vishal says, Rashford is now officially our first choice free kicker specialist. Yeah, he is. But he doesn't start. So it's tough to have a designated free kick taker when he's on the bench. But anyways, that is all, ladies and gentlemen. That is all. Thank you so much for accompanying me on this victory, watching Barcelona defeat Mallorca 3-0. I will be doing the post-match live analysis shortly, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Viscarsa.